Cierto, no hay sonido. Estaba bloqueado. Bueno, hemos cogido una nota. Gracias, Peter, tío. Que a veces se me va. Me gustaría coger este punto, pero no sé cómo llegar a él. Venga, si seguimos por aquí. Que tengo mis dudas. Ah, coño. Vale. Aquí está. Estaba escondidito. Eugenia, buenas noches. Un puntito de habilidad. Perfecto. No sé a qué otorgar. Bueno, el punto de habilidad sí lo tengo asignando esto. También aumenta la resistencia. No sé esto dónde gastármelo. Bueno, esperaré a ver, depende de lo que del objeto que me cuente. Si me encuentro algo que me pida voluntad, meto voluntad. Y si me encuentro algo que me pida... Mira, tengo 2 cristales de memoria. Puedo reescribir todos los atributos 2 veces. No sabía eso. Y este me pasa lo mismo. No sé dónde dar ese punto. Ese punch. Pues no sé si esto... Bueno, pues veremos un poco a ver. Intuición. Aumenta el número de ingredientes y objetos que se recolectan y saquear botín. Desbloquea más opciones de tirado contextual. Es un juego, sí, es ciencia, te permite fabricar pociones. Bueno, ya me lo pensaré, dónde gastar ese punto. Ha mejorado, la verdad que va mejorando con el tiempo el juego, eso es cierto. Sí que es cierto, como comentó Eugenia en un directo anterior, tal vez los enemigos se repiten demasiado. Pero bueno. Pues sigo con esta misión, que ya la tengo marcada, imagino que la tendría marcada por algo. Secaje. Gracias, pues follow. ¿Qué haces, viejo? Bueno, me lo voy a tomar como cumplido lo de viejo. Pero creo que queda bastante claro. Estoy jugando al GreedFall. Venga, vamos a hacer esta misioncita. Arriba, primer piso, como siempre. Ah, saludo ahí, vale, vale. Bien, bien. Es que hay más de uno. Es que hay gente que no le mola mis canas. Entonces por eso. Por eso tengo el beneficio de la duda.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies after all. And I had good reason to believe that
Sí.
you would not resort to physical persuasion.
Reaper, soy de España.
Even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tienda, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated? Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy.
25 en cada pierna casi, Eugenia.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I met Ulan, the Bone Blowers clan chief, from the village of Ignamri. He is an open-minded man who holds great expectations of exchanges with the colonies. He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty, even an alliance.
Ulan, you say? I have never heard mention of this name, but to finally have an ally among the natives could only be beneficial. That is excellent news. Still, I fear that I cannot leave the city. That would be taking too much of a risk.
I doubt that Ulan will come to Hikmet. He is looking for an alliance, but he is not desperate. Such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness by his clan.
That is understandable, I suppose. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think that solution might work?
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person for the same reason.
Excellent. Finally, some clear skies in our negotiations with the natives. My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an agreement with King Ulan.
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes according to our plans. There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring to your attention. A wandering merchant, a member of Ulan's clan, is being kept in your outpost. Can you authorize his entry into the city?
I see no harm in that. This merchant is certainly not a threat to us, and he might even prove useful if the negotiations with his clan should take a foul turn. Here, please be so kind as to give him this letter of passage.
¿Qué dices?
The guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish his stall in town.
I thank you. I hope to see you again. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Hala, vamos a darle. Tu review de Davis Hunt. Pues hay embargo, tío. ¿Lo has acabado? Pero te lo has acabado. ¿Cuánto has jugado, pues? Ese ruido ha sido mis tripas. Dale ahí. Unas horas. Ya estás como los youtubers. Juegas unas horas y haces reviews. ¿Y qué te ha parecido? Yo jugué unos minutos. Si no soy muy fan de los Assassin's Creed, coño, Peter, pues el Origins y el Odyssey están enteritos en el canal. Señor Super, bienvenido, que se ha desmadrado esto desde que te has ido. Se ha ido el moderador y se han puesto todos ahí. Menuda fiesta han montado.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Sí, tienes los dos en el canal. Ahí te vas a ir. El Odyssey y el Origins. No, no pasa nada. Me han comentado. Ahora que se ha ido el moderador, vamos a liarla. Son series largas, Peter. O sea que los juegos están reventados ahí.
Please, help me. Just keep walking, Mariatxi. This does not concern you.
Have mercy. They will kill me. I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with the big city.
If I were you, I would leave at once. A squad of guards are approaching.
Frati, let's leave. We are not ready for an encounter yet, but we will get you for this, merchant.
Adloreda Odolmanawi. May the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me enter. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this opportunity to attack me.
Rest assured, I have obtained permission for you to enter from the governor of Hikmet, which should allow you to set up your stall in the city.
Adloreda Renaixi. Thanks again.
Farewell, merchant. Perhaps we will meet again.
Vale. Vamos a ir con esta misión que nos ha mandado. A ver, por otro lado.
Ulan, I see that the governor of Hikmet's emissary is already here.
He is, and I am very thankful that you succeeded in organizing this meeting. I am full of hope for the future.
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could leave us, I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
Se lo va a cargar, ya verás. 1 hora y 59 minutos. Madre mía, ¿y qué hago en todo ese tiempo? Vamos a adelantar el tiempo, ¿no? Ya que estamos. No, no puedo dormir. A ver. Sí, hago esto y ya está. 1:09. Vale, perfecto. Y ahora vuelvo. Y nos vamos. Y llegamos justo a tiempo. Ni tan mal. Para cuando le corte el cuello, porque le va a cortar el cuello. La vamos a liar, ya verás. Bueno, la van a liar. ¿Cuánto queda? ¿Cuánto queda? Estoy nervioso. Pues no, no ha habido ningún muerto.
Have you reached an agreement?
Our discussions were very fruitful. However, we are faced with a problem.
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange freely.
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoon, the chief of the village of Igugson, is at the near Exragao. He is among those who think that the people of your island are only here to take from us. But his village would also benefit from this agreement. If you could convince him to meet us, we could reach an understanding, allowing the caravans to pass through his territory.
Without this, I am afraid we would not be able to make a commitment. Peace and trade are linked. If our merchants risk their lives coming here...
I am sure that you will manage to convince him that the Renaigse are not all bad.
I can try, at least.
Adoreda, we will wait here and hope that you will manage to reason with him.
Hola, vamos a organizar el encuentro. ¿Qué pasa? Ajumia, buenas.
What are you doing here, Renaigse? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
Vaya, hombre.
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about.
Está chulo, Bug, tío.
Picking up the crumbs left behind by the Renaigse. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea
Este me parece que no.
a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
The Donea Exragao I have met were fearless, and yet you are running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Freddy. The worst part is that you
Sí,
are
Ajumia, sí, sí, me está gustando.
cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary, but I will not go to his village. Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordu.
Hala, vamos a para el otro lado.
Convincing a man that stubborn and full of hatred could not have been easy.
Aquí va a haber tortas, pero bien, ya verás.
Mordun is willing to meet you at Lanristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat, Your Excellency.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region will be at peace.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course, in our language, Lanristel means Glade of Promises. It is a sacred place, one whose peacefulness must be respected. It bodes well.
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes, I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side, we will celebrate peace together.
This Ulan is about as forthright as a backtracking donkey. I'm almost certain he's plotting something.
I suddenly feel the urge to go to Lanristel. I hear it looks wonderful this time of year.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now.
En 5 horas. En 6 horas. Yo no sé qué hacer, tío, con el Ghost. La verdad que estaba jugando al primero. De hecho, lo estoy jugando. Y... me lo paso muy bien con el primero. Las cosas como son. Me gustaría acabarme el primero antes de jugar al Ghost. Pero bueno, ya veremos a ver. La verdad que he probado las 2 betas cerradas y no me ha gustado nada. Esta última no. Porque esta última no probé, que creo que era la buena. Pero en fin. Las anteriores no me han gustado absolutamente nada. A ver si podemos darnos de joyas aquí con algo, con alguien. ¿GreedFall dices? Este señor super dices de pillar. A mí me está gustando. Yo creo que tiene pinta de ser bastante largo. A ver, igual vas a la misión principal y te lo acabas en 0,2, ¿no? Pero haciendo las misiones secundarias, la de los compañeros y demás, tiene pinta de... No hay un campamento. Voy a subir un poco el campamento, a ver si puedo adelantar un poco las horas. Quedan 5 horas, con lo cual aquí hay un campamento. Ahí está el campamento. Son demasiadas horas. Es que probé las anteriores. Estaba en inglés para empezar. Y había unos bugs que, vamos, el tío no sacaba la pistola. Fue un poco desastre. Y la verdad que esta no... Estaba invitado también y no hice ni probarlo. Esperamos. El 1 me gustó, lo empecé a jugar, lo que pasa es que lo tengo abandonado. Yo creo que tiene muchos boletos de que caiga. Igual tenía que haberla probado. Empezaba igual, bajo mía, empezaba, te habías estrellado con un avión y tenías que buscar un refugio, alguna cosa así, puede ser. Espiar demasiado, macho. Bueno, igual podemos llegar antes de tiempo, no lo sé. ¡Hola la que hay aquí liada!
Adloredar, thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us both. My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly what he wanted in the end. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of...
Ichi, buenas.
I'm sorry, Mordun. I really am.
You were deceived, just like I was. Sometimes, among the stones, there can be snakes. Farewell, Bon Olmanawi. And do not let yourself be betrayed again.
Pues vaya. Vladimir, buenas. ¿Ya conseguiste dormir a la neta o no? ¿Y la nieta o sobrina qué era? Vamos a volver. No más de 3 horas. Uy, también tienes la tarea de dormirla, ¿no? Ahora está dormida. Bien, bien.
Traitor! This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Mordoon was a Danae Exragal. He would have never accepted an agreement with the Renite set. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants and our allies' caravans. We had to protect ourselves if we were to make these exchanges possible. So we did.
By lying and manipulating me.
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that we are now at peace, thanks to you. You are now a Carance of Ignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have our assistance.
Me han utilizado. Reputación afable.
What do you think of people from the continent?
Many of our people would love for all the Renike say to leave, but I would not. It is thanks to them.
Si ya lo jugué, Majumia. Si el tema es que lo jugué 2 veces. O sea que estaba en inglés y llegué a una aldea en aquel momento donde. Entonces no sé. Imagino que lo acabaré jugando, ¿eh?
Offer us very beautiful things in exchange for our pieces of art.
Lugaid Blau. Is this what you call the congregation?
It means yellow eyes, because there seem to be round yellow eyes on your flags.
They're coins. And what does
El último, el Breakpoint ese, que probé las betas, pero las 2 anteriores que hubo, cerradas, y había un montón de bugs y estaban en inglés. Y además no se podía ni streamear. Y este fin de semana pues no le di. Y todo el que estaba en castellano habría sido mejor, pero bueno. Vamos a ver qué misiones tenemos por aquí. Ahora con cosas así sobre las ruinas antiguas. La prueba de informar con así sobre el... Vale, vamos a hacer una misión secundaria. Esta. Encuentra al joven recluta en el cuartel. Vamos a hacer esta. Pues esa es la que no jugué. ¡Hola! Venga, Peter, que aproveche. Gracias, tío, por estar ahí. Cuídate, nos vemos.
Must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
I've been asking myself why everyone calls you captain.
¿Qué dices? ¿Qué dices? ¿Qué berreas?
But now I'm beginning to understand.
I'm happy to have poured some oil in your lantern, sailor.
Oh, it's you, Onol Menawi. Come and see. I received beautiful thing. Bertir to mad, Onol Menawi. I am always happy to see you again. Do you want to see the objects I brought back from Vignam?
A ver qué me traes. Generación de maná 15. Yo quiero este. A ver, ya tengo uno puesto. Ah, este que me he colocado, que me he comprado, ¿no? Sí. Vale. Y este podemos... A ver... Fabricar algo. Poder mental 4. Me gusta una cosa. Poder mental aquí que tengo. Voluntad. Poder mental aquí 4. Ahí ya lo puedo fabricar. Lo he hecho, ¿no? Sí, lo tengo en la recámara. Mañana lo jugaremos. Jonathan, buenas. Mañana jugaremos al Devil's Hand. Draken. Entonces, ¿por qué no lo puedo hacer? O ya lo tengo. Ah, sí lo tengo. Vale. Sí, a las 10 de la mañana es. Me lo han dado, Daken. Me lo han dado. Soy un puto influencer. También soy de sí, Bug. Lo que dices, que va bastante equivocado. ¿Qué hablas? A ver, esto.
Your Excellency,
Captain?
Soldiers,
may we be of service?
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, first class, Blue Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
Ah,
the Blue Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the 8th Company was sent to Tier for D, with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
What is your charge?
Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
I'm looking for the soldier, Rainer. Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Rainer. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Rainer? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least now you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
No.
Vamos a la morgue.
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
We are here concerning the matter of recruit Rainer.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid
Joqueras, qué buenas.
all seemed to share.
Rainer was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morning, and they brought him to me.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain. I cannot allow that.
I have as of yet to present myself. I am Sir Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Tiefredi. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I am sorry, Your Excellency, but within these walls, I am the only master. These bodies are often vectors of infection and extremely contagious. So, for your own security, I find myself
Mate que pone duro.
obliged to refuse.
To be quite frank, we're leaving you no choice. I doubt that you'll be able to stop my friend from doing what he wants, and today he's driven by sadness. And when he's of sad sorts, the slightest frustration can turn that melancholy into a rage. And alas for you, he's quite violent when he's in a rage.
You wouldn't dare! I've been appointed by the Elder of the University of...
Quite violent.
Very well. Do as you see necessary. Beasts. It's the body...
Venga, Eugenia, buenas noches. Que descanses. Gracias por pasarte.
But please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
Hala, venga, ya está. No tengo nivel necesario.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Raina. Kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
If you want to learn more, we'll need to examine the body. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
El sujeto es un joven menor de 20 años. Presenta varias hematomas por toda la superficie del cuerpo, algunos más recientes que otros. Los huesos de los antebrazos están rotos, las manos con lesiones, varias costillas rotas. El cráneo está hundido. Probablemente sea la causa de la muerte. Vamos, le han dado una paliza que lo han dejado. Le han dado una paliza que lo han dejado temblando, vamos.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants, I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual, but the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guess they're ranked by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
My condolences, Kurt. I'm truly sorry. I know the pain of losing a crew member.
Thank you, Vasco.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Raina didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
Pues no va a querer decir nada.
Who bullied the crow face?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Raina assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments. And it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Raina was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Hala, pues venga, vamos. A la taberna.
Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lord.
De Sardet, legate of the congregation on Tier
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain,
La ambientación está muy bien,
truly
Ichi.
am sorry.
Está muy
At your
lograda.
service, my lord. Excellency.
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago, but at the beginning we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene, but I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard, to come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Yes, sir. Recruit 2nd Class Ulrich, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Rainer?
Rainer? It's just... Excellency, please.
The boy is terrified now that he knows who we are. So long as he's in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle of wine.
Vamos a emborracharlo para una paliza.
Soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
At your service, my lord.
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
Ahora bebe y lo arrestamos por beber.
And why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Rainer?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and followed orders. And then, poof, Lieutenant got this order and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Rainer, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Un 10º regimiento, vamos allá.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Rainer.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rainer belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak.
Es una marca de nacimiento, es un tatu.
Believe he deserves justice.
Yes, of course. But you have no idea what's been going on here.
Dante.
If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
¿Qué tal?
Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Your crew has the scurvy, Kurt, and they're dying from fear.
I must agree, sailor. And I don't like it one bit.
No sé, tenemos que hablar más con él.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rainer belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. But you have no idea what's been going on here. If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
Puesta del sol.
Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Necesito... pues una hoguera, para que pase el tiempo. Aquí. ¿Y aquí qué hay? Ah, mira. Vamos a hablar aquí ya que estamos. Sí que le estás dando fuerte antes, tío. Oye, me han preguntado antes, ¿cuánto te ha costado el Gears acabártelo más o menos? De tiempo. Vamos para arriba.
Happy to see you, my dear. You really don't look well. Have you not yet seen a doctor?
No, it's nothing. You know that I've always had a weak stomach. My nausea will leave me eventually. You wanted to tell me something?
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly.
Unas 15 horas.
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit.
Sí, eso es lo que tengo yo, pero Dante se lo ha acabado. Entonces para saber si sabía más o menos cuánto.
Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We're eager to hear your news.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her.
Venga, Bubu, descansa, tío.
Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-mil Frictamen, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
In that case, wouldn't it make sense that the colonizers of the island were touched before anyone else?
That would seem logical. I admit that I don't know to what degree he is implicated, if at all. But if anyone knows of a remedy on this island, it is without a doubt En-on-mil Frictamen.
Princess, could you shed some light on this being? Is it possible to meet him?
All the Donegada know him. He is the strength, the spirit of Tirfredi. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so I did not think of him. But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our world. He could surely heal your sickness. But it is not simple to meet him. Impossible, I would think. Though it is not my place to judge, you need to earn the trust of Glendan, the elder of the council. Ask him for his help. He lives in the village of Dorchar Genedu. It is in the heart of our island, at the entrance to our most sacred lands.
Thank you for your help, Princess. I will not forget the numerous services you have provided for us. And thank you, dear cousin, for everything.
Bueno, pues ya tenemos ahí un montón para seguir investigando. Vamos a ver si hacemos que anochezca y vamos a hablar y hacemos la misión de Kurt. Está por aquí. Ah, vale, es mi casa. Vale, aquí. Vale, aquí está la pena. Vamos a ver.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Sur de Sade, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here.
Los mapas están distanciados, pero son bastante grandes,
Paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagace. I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east.
No lo bueno.
Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Vale.
Lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Tenemos esta. Ya tenemos que ir aquí. Más de noche todavía, dice, no hay nadie.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible.
Let's be perfectly straight, and as the acting lieutenant instructs, or just stop with the lies.
You know what they say.
And concerns only the guard.
I know.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect, don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course.
¿Hay que ir con los derechos o qué?
Indeed, a member of my company.
No.
And an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Rainer wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Rainer, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now. Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Podemos preguntar sobre el fantasma, espera.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know. Go and see the
Ahí
officer
está.
of the 6th.
Thank you.
Vale. Ahora vamos a buscar al otro.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Are you certain you don't know where this Phantom Regiment camp can be found?
Absolutely certain. And to be honest, I hope I never hear about this matter again.
Rainer was one of my recruits, Lieutenant. A young man that I admired. He was killed. His death was disguised. We've been lied to time and time again. Thanks to my friend, we finally learned that the boy had rejoined the Phantom Regiment. And so now, you're gonna tell me all you know without being a weasel about it. Trust me, you don't want me to lose my nerve.
But, Captain,
Now!
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems, and our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike on a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Rainer isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Rainer. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us.
Hostia, ya dura esta misión secundaria,
Smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, two of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Muy bien. Espera que Kurt consiga información sobre el regimiento fantasma. Vale. Pues vamos a seguir haciendo cositas. Cojones. Vale. Me he perdido. Nivel 3, hola. Ahora verás, pasaba por aquí y me he perdido. Aquí. Ya está, ya me he encontrado. Perfecto, tenemos aquí un viaje así lo más cercano posible por aquí. Imagino que nos podremos ir luego. Ya has metido con el nombre equivocado, my friend. No tengo muchas misiones secundarias, ¿eh? Vale, ya por el concurso. Bueno, luego hablamos con él.
These are the ruins we're looking for. But unless we can climb up the cliff, I do not know how we'll get there.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
According to Lady Mirange's instructions, the ruins should...
A ver, pero tengo que aprender algo para poder entrar, yo creo.
Good day. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say, but those tunnels are all closed.
Necesito algo para con lo de Kurt, creo que es el que me desbloquea para poder pasar.
I'm headed out. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
No sé, que tengo que preguntar. Vamos a ver que está dando aquí al... Este que está cortando. Está practicando la técnica de corte.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
You're excellent. I find the men of the guard to be very nervous these days.
Good day, Your Excellency.
Have you ever been to Hikmet? It's a very impressive city.
Nada, supo hablar con uno, pues. Que es esta. Está practicando ahí.
Good day. What can I do?
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Vale, encuentro pasaje hacia la meseta del interior de la mina. El problema es que no puede pasar. Vamos a tengo que hacerlo de cura antes, yo creo.
Greenblood, my friend. My contacts have spoken. I was able to discover the location of this infamous Phantom training camp.
Do you still think they should be held accountable?
More than ever. You know that I recruited Raynor. I want to know what kind of hornet's nest I led him into. I want to know what these madmen did. But I fear if I go alone, I might not be able to control myself. And I won't learn anything. I need the help of my best student.
How can I refuse such a request? Well then, let's go.
Más este. El amigo vasco. Este Kurt. Purificación de artesanía. Pues no, va a ser que no. Bueno, es igual, vamos a hacerla. Es para acojonar al personal. Nombre curtido en 1000 batallas. No sé por qué me da que aquí va a haber tortas.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time. A very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not one of us?
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Captain Vasco. No need to comment about our distance from the sea. I know.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in
Venga, señor Super.
And yet I'd never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things.
Uy, eso estoy.
Demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh. I I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbour.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable that these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Raina.
You've become a real sap. Fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
Old barrack rivalries.
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. Lieutenant.
Captain.
My friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Sir?
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages' magic.
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's a pity. It would definitely be instructive.
I heard the recruit Raina trained here. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died a little while ago.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Raina fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell?
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on. We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
I hope that it won't take too long. We're all very busy here.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here, then?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some questions for you.
Me? At your orders, Captain.
You look exhausted. Is training that rough here?
It's difficult at first, but you get through it. Taming fatigue.
Cabo, buenas noches.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop? You've never doubted your vocation.
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling. The strength of the shadow.
What is that? Your motto?
Our squadrons, Captain.
You seem concerned about your comrades. You keep looking at them.
No, not at all.
Are you afraid of what they might think of you?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron. We are very united.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron, you must have known Raina.
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer. He left.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Raina left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, sire. Captain?
Joder.
Good heavens. I feel like a bogeyman.
These recruits are clearly scared to let any information slip.
It's as if their life depended on it.
Intrigado me hallo.
Lieutenant.
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins, rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow orders, even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolfe in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, of course.
Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
I'm not an idiot, sir. An offer like that comes at a price I'm not willing to pay.
In that case, we'll go have a chat with your recruits.
We need to get on with the exercises, Captain.
I don't recall asking your opinion, Lieutenant.
Captain.
Bueno, a ver si hacemos esto y me pido a dormir, que estoy reventado hoy.
Soldier, Captain. At ease, soldier.
We'd like to learn more about your training.
I have nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it. You're very united in this squadron. At least, that's what I've been told.
United. You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather sinister. Does the name Rainer sound familiar to you?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
No. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Rainer. And we're lucky to have the lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, let on more than the others.
His resentment is clear, but he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Hello, soldier.
Captain?
We need information. Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, sire. I'm listening.
How would you describe your training? Do you train outside the camp much?
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
Yes, I think so. Well, yes, that's true.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, sire. I would trust them with my life.
You've sure got the military spirit.
Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No. Of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence. Captain.
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go. Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Vamos a ver si interrogamos al chavalete este.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry. Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
What's really going on here? We know that Raina didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an extraordinary chance. That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just hell.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
All they leave you with is your survival instinct. Obey or die. It's inhuman.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
As for Raina, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join.
Joder, me has traído tú.
Strike. If you're looking to punish Raina's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise I'll soon be as dead as Raina.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain?
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Joder, pedazo de campamento, macho.
Good. Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raina wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes, but he told me it's not really training. The recruits are summoned.
And the others beat them, sometimes to death. I know.
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's two parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refuse to open for me.
We can't just barge in and hope they give up. What's your plan?
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
Demasiado tranquilo está esto. Pues no lo sé. Le doy la enhorabuena por su trabajo. Ha completado a la perfección su trabajo hasta el momento y varios de sus reclutas fantasmas ya han accedido a posiciones cercanas a los gobernadores como planeamos. El mayor Herman me ha informado de que ha sufrido algunas pérdidas, pero nada que haga cambiar nuestros planes. Continúe así, pronto estaremos listos para actuar.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Sus reclutas han llegado a San Mateus y cumplen nuestras expectativas a la perfección. No esperaba menos de uno de mis mejores estudiantes. Me ha asegurado de que el comandante supiera el gran trabajo que hizo en su campamento fantasma. No me cabe duda de que sabrá cómo recompensarlo. Si los reclutas que enviamos a las otras ciudades son igual de eficientes, pronto será mayor.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
Joder.
I think I complained about the Nords training practices, but this is horrific, Kurt.
Hostia, están apilados ahí, tío. Hemos entrenado a los nuevos reclutas como ordenó. Sin embargo, algunos de ellos no parecen haber soportado bien la falta de sueño. Así que les envío a la habitación oscura para endurecerlos. Hemos sufrido una pérdida, pero la experiencia ha sido un éxito. Y aunque salieron un poco debilitados, se mostraban mucho más cooperativos que antes.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Rayner shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
The boy will pay the ultimate price for having helped us.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Se va.
Recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You're a good captain, Kurt, but I hope you understand that they won't hold back on us.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
¿Qué hago primero? Voy a salvar al recluta.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Come on, I'll teach you how to dance.
¿Cómo bajo, tío? Venga, por aquí, ¿no? Sí. Ah, coño, ya está. A ver, qué difícil hemos hecho, por Dios.
We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Rainer. Soldiers, do you realize what you're doing?
Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. To arms!
Do you know what happens to those who die in this regiment? Their bodies are thrown out like those of rabid animals. If you die here, you'll die without glory. No one will ever know what happened to you. I doubt that's what they promised you when you joined the Guard.
No. No, of course not.
A good soldier doesn't fight for glory. He fights to be the best.
Really? Then the Guard really has changed. Did you recruits leave your families to end up lynched and thrown into a ditch?
No. You're right, Captain. We never should have ended up here.
Traitors, cowards, deserters.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Toma el golpe de gracia ahí.
Will you be all right? I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you. I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm.
Tengo un pequeño mapa. Tenía que haber.
We owe you that at least. I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece.
Yes, Captain.
Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
Pequeño mapita no vendría nada mal. Que igual se puede poner, pero bueno. Luego mira a ver si hay algo en el HUD o alguna cosa así.
It's blocked. It's blocked. It's blocked.
Sí. Quickly. Por dentro. Por abajo, ¿puedo pasar? Qué raro. Sí, yo hago esta misión y a sobar. Ya está, se han cargado todos. Pues cualquier otro día te vas más tarde, jodido. Pues eso, cualquier día me he ido a las 3 y algo. Son las 2, son las 3 menos cuarto. Todavía estamos en margen. ¿Dónde coño? ¿Cómo coño entro ahí? A ver. Acabamos esto y ya está.
You're so predictable. I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance to avoid a fight and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
It was nearly Wilhelm's turn tonight. It could have been any of you.
Lies! Only the weak fall. So we must prove that we aren't among them.
Nonsense. I've seen more combat than any of you, and I've seen hundreds of soldiers die. Weak or not. I've seen this kind of camp before, full of torture and sadistic officers. I thought it was a thing of the past, but I was wrong. So help me make sure this camp really is the last of them.
You're right, Captain. If we don't put down our weapons, this will never end.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards. Their training wasn't finished, Captain, and the speeches were so convincing. Silence! Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
They surrendered too. It would appear that your training methods aren't very effective.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
I dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
¿Y ahora qué?
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
I must leave you.
¿Ya está? ¿Eso es todo? Me jodas. Really?
Will you be all right, Captain?
Yes. Yes, I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us, Wilhelm.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
While we wait for this camp to close for good, you'll be under Wilhelm's command. You'll soon receive your transfer orders.
At your orders, Captain.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Bueno, vamos a ir hacia donde está ella. Bueno, vamos a hablarlo, ya está. Hacemos este pequeño diálogo y ya a las 3 otra vez, tío. Esto no puede ser.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp. Where elite soldiers are trained. Through terror, humiliation, torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it. Even encouraged it.
I told him that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinde. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know.
¿Quién hago? Buenas tardes, buenas noches, bienvenido.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt, and too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinde.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Oh. Pues creo que ya está. Ya tengo la artesanía. Vasco todavía no, ¿eh? Ya padezco algo, ¿no? Pero no consigo afeitarme, tío. Esos pelos me vuelven a salir. Miraco. A ver, tenemos aquí a Vasco, vamos a hablar con él.
I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them. Could you accompany me to see Lady Mariatxi? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information.
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady Loreen Mariatxi.
Creo que está aquí al lado, ¿no? Sí, está aquí.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was
Jo, qué rasca. Venga, yo acabo esta conversación y también me voy a la cama. Venga, buenas noches, tío. Gracias.
Darcy's first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful, but I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Bueno, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí. Vamos a sacar aquí fuera. Tenemos que ir... ¿Dónde es? A ver. Nos vamos a acercar a la zona y mañana seguiremos, porque si no, esto es un no parar. Este puto juego te lías y es que no paras, tío. O sea, es una pasada. Bueno, pues ahí tenemos la... Como que tenemos que hablar y lo vamos a dejar aquí porque nos mandará a otro lado y esto es un sinfín. Seguiremos dándole. La verdad que me está gustando mucho. Así que gracias, Draken, Joque Rasca, Ichi, Kenako, señor Super, Camul y alguno más que hay por ahí tímido, que no le ha dado follow. Gracias como siempre por pasar este rato conmigo y le daremos. Mañana probaremos Devil's Hand. Y bueno, probaremos, yo lo he probado. Mañana lo jugaremos en directo. Que le vais a dar por todos los lados. Tiene alguna cosa buena, pero no, yo creo que ha pasado con más pena que gloria. Demasiados juegos buenos en esta época. Mañana lo dicho, mañana lo probamos y alguna otra cosa también le daremos. No sé a qué, pero algo le daremos. Así que a la noche le daremos seguramente el Devil's Hand, sobre las 11, 11 y media. A la tarde yo creo que seguiremos con o Blasphemous o The Background. Así que nada, gracias de verdad. Buenas noches, me voy a dormir, que ya es muy tarde, a las 3 de la mañana. Hasta luego, gente. No hacen ni raid, a la cama todos. Hasta luego.